Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse. And you know what edition this is? This is the new intern edition. I think we already did 3 this year, so this is the fourth edition. And this is let's drop the tea and straight Becca information. We're out here. We're in the streets, as they say. If you don't want to say your name, I'll disguise your voice. Just let me know. But if not, if you're a rebel like I am, just say your name and you don't have to tell me your age. Just tell me your name.
Hey, hi, I'm Fariha, and obviously I'm gonna say my name because I'm a Sagittarius, you know.
Okay, you
brave.
go, girlfriend. Go, girlfriend.
Thank you.
Come on, listen. We ain't playing around here.
Yeah, Sagittarius are blunt, so you know.
Sagittarius is what month is that?
December.
December?
Yeah.
Oh no, my son is. Well, I think my son's Sagittarius because he's born in January, but I think it's the cuff. Well, welcome to the podcast, first timer. All right, who's next?
Hey, my name is Leslie, and I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio, I don't know what that means, but if you sting me, it'll hurt. That's all I know. I'm not into the horoscopes like that. I'm a Leo, just in case you'll care.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Why? Because I'm loud?
Not like because you're loud, because you're like you have a lot of energy.
Oh,
and I tend to
don't
like
don't tell my
Leos,
wife that because my wife says I'm lazy.
Wow.
And she listens to the podcast too. I don't really care. So I shout myself out. Welcome, ladies. The reason why we're here, first of all, is congratulations for being the interns. Not like it's a big deal. I mean, all you have to do is show up and apply. And most of the time, you got the job. But this group that we just recently came in, the last 2 groups, I've been really impressed because you ladies have been, and I say you ladies because we don't have any males. You ladies have been working. Most of you guys have been working really well with the kids. They seem to have an attachment with you. You have an attachment with the place. I see it in your face, and it's a cool thing. That's the idea. I want you not to want to leave, and I want you to also understand because you know me a little bit of why I felt so miserable in one place, and then you see me smiling over here, and see how totally different person I am from when I was over there. It was quiet, whatever, and then as soon as I walk through these doors, it's like there's nothing that can stop me. So I want you to see that different personality. Yeah. And I like this place. I always say it every once in a while. I say it. So most of the time when my boss is not listening, I would probably do this for free.
Yeah, I think you said that last time.
Yeah, I'll probably do it for free. I mean, if you really tell me, you can stay out the house. We'll make sure that you got gas in the car, and when you still want to do it, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it, man. I'll do it.
I actually could see the difference because I never expected him
Yeah,
to
because
be
it's
like
like
this.
he was always so quiet. Like he was like in the front of the door, like just like
Yes.
checking the phones and stuff. Like that's it.
Yes.
He didn't say anything. Like when I came here and
Yeah.
I heard him actually like talk,
talking,
I'm like,
you were like, he's a different
you
person.
talk like.
But then
wow.
when you hear me on the podcast, you're like, yo, you got a radio voice? This sounds totally different. He talking about everything.
Yes.
He's talking about everything. I'm like the jack of all trades here. Seriously, because I tell the people I talk about nail polish. I talk about Miss Gabriel. I'm shouting her out right now. Miss Gabriel. She wanted to have a wedding, and she could. I don't know if I convinced her or she convinced me that she wanted to have a wedding that it was like an Indian wedding, and you know those carry on for a couple of days. So I was like, yo, I got the person that's gonna make my suit, and I had a person that was gonna make my little outfit, and she was like, yo, you into it? I said, yo, I go all the way in.
You
I
have
don't
to
play
show
around.
me
I
the
don't do
pictures.
I don't do halfway. No, we never got to do it. Like she wanted to do her vows over, but I already had my suit, and I already had the person that was gonna do it. I had a connection. Like I'll find somebody to make sure I look fly, because I'm going out there looking crazy. So when I get into things like that, I go all in. My wife does nails, right? I mean, she doesn't do nails, but she likes getting her nails done. And when she liked doing it, I found out as much information as I can. And I was out there buying nail polishes, and I could be like, yo, that's the SC Blue version of this. And they'd be like, what? And they look at me, they'd be like, well, you know too much about nails. I'll be like, yo, I got 3 girls. I got to know things. And they were like, wow, okay, all right. Big up to you. And, when I get into it, I get into it. So that's me. You ladies, what's going on in your lives? 11th graders, looking smart, 95 percenters, looking all educated. Got most of you did your SATs this week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday.
we literally
how was
yesterday.
it?
Oh,
It was good, but it's like
What do you think?
you see the no calculators? It's so stupid. Like, why is the calculator section easier than the no calculator section? Like, it makes no sense to me.
yeah, it literally doesn't make
I don't
any
think
sense.
I'm old school. We didn't have calculus in my time. I think we had to go graph paper straight up the number,
Honestly,
the wave, all that
yeah.
stuff.
The questions, like, they were easy. Like, the test was actually easy. It's just the timing. There was like 65 for the first section, like 35 for the second,
It's
and
really
it was
the
just like the
timing that
timing.
throws us
So
off.
Yeah.
what was it? What's the whole test about? How many hours? 3 hours?
Yeah, like give or take
Yeah.
3 hours.
Something like that.
We
I
gotta have
remember
like
when
breaks in between.
when I took the SAT, they used to give you 400 points just for writing your name.
Yeah.
I think now what is it, like 200 points? I think they
I'm not
changed it.
sure. I
And
don't even
believe
know.
me, there was some people that needed those 400 points.
Like
I
what?
was, I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I took it twice. I took, like you take it once, and if
Mm-hmm.
you don't do too good, you take it the next time. I got enough to get into a good college. Like I got into Syracuse, so I got enough to make it there. Um, I tell you right now, my son got a high score than me. I'm not too proud of that, but he also went to a charter school, so big up to him.
Oh yeah. Don't you have to pay for the second one though?
I don't know. I think that was financially challenged at that point. I don't think my
Mm.
mom made too much money, so I think that there was a loophole
A
during that
waiver.
time. Yeah, that
Okay.
you could take it twice.
Yeah.
I also went to a special school. I went to a specialty school, like Bronx Science. Or I
Mhm.
went to art and design, so I went to art school. So we had different connections,
Okay
but
then.
We really see the creativity
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything.
I went to art school since middle school. Middle school used to start in seventh grade. So from seventh, eighth, I went to art middle school, and then that school just started. When schools first begin and they keep adding a grade.
Mhm.
So in eighth grade, I graduated, and I was going to art and design, and then they said, "Hey, we're gonna add ninth grade to the school," and I said, "Hey, I'll go back." So I went back, and I graduated the second time, and then I went to art and design.
I heard. I'm not sure,
Wait,
but I
Becca?
heard that they were gonna remove like a grade
Yeah,
in
like
Becca.
middle school, like so
Yeah,
like
it's out. Oh man, it's gonna be out.
so like next year no sixth grade, following year no seventh grade,
Yep.
then no eighth grade.
And then you know what that means? All those teachers. This is in Becca. This is
Yeah,
shout out
this isn't
shout out
Becca.
Becca. Not no other school. So what it means is that whoever was a sixth grade teacher,
Mhm.
they don't teach high school, so they gotta go.
Yeah.
And a person like who's a good like Blanchard.
Blanche. Oh,
That's my brother Blanchard. I call him my brother.
he still doesn't know my name. Like he doesn't. He keeps on forgetting.
Like
Like
I know your name right now because you said it, and out of respect, I don't wanna mess it up by saying your name because, like Miss Brittany told you during the interview, I would say Farina
yeah, cause of like this oatmeal.
because yeah, and it's hard because I'm a Spanish person, and this is just the way it's gonna come out. So I won't want to say it because of that.
Yeah, cause like Mother Brittany was like, oh, she was like struggling to say the age.
Yeah, she
Like,
she wants to be very respectful, especially like she's your boss. You don't want to like
yeah.
ruin your name, and
Mhm.
she calls you a name that gets you upset. So yeah, so there's gonna
Back
be
to Becca.
there's gonna be a lot of teachers that are gonna be gone. Like Miss Robbins, she only teaches science for a certain grade.
Well, they better start taking
Miss
other
Miss
positions to
No,
make the high
either that or
school.
they have to change their license to teach high school and not
Yeah,
middle.
cause
Like
they're like
you see,
licensed.
O'Grady teaches only high school. He doesn't teach middle school. So there's gonna be, and then a lot of the teachers now that are high school teachers, they're they're new. They're new people. Um, Dr. O'Grady, he's not gonna have a problem. Dr. Ramey, he's not gonna have a problem. These are guys they have doctorates, so
Mhm.
they good, and they teach high school. But the middle school teachers, there's gonna be some people that are not gonna be there. Miss Walk, the middle
Mhm.
school teacher, I love Miss Walk. And she may have to move to a different grade or teach something different. So it's gonna be a real mess. It's gonna be a real mess. It's
I
gonna
want to
it's
see
gonna
how
be a
this
mess.
plays out. Like in 3 years, I'm gonna like check in.
Well, hopefully you don't have no other family members going to this
Oh
school.
no, please let me
Okay,
tell
I'm
you.
just letting you
My
know.
brother, I specifically told him do not put Becca in your application, and he's in ninth grade, and now he's in Millennium. So
I was not even supposed to go to Becca.
What school you were going to go to? Because I'm gonna look them up so I can push you to go back over
Honestly, I'm not even sure.
there. She don't even remember.
I'm not even sure the name, but I just know it's known as like Inwood. Like,
Inwood. But
yeah.
we laugh at everything. But you guys are pretty smart. You guys are doing the best you can with whatever school you go to.
Mhm.
You understand? So sometimes it's not even a school. Like I come from Harlem. We had some bad schools, and I made it out of there. I went
Yeah.
to special schools all the time, and it's the effort that you put into it. That's what
Mhm.
if you put effort into it and you do your classwork, you're gonna get good grades, and you're
Yeah.
gonna get the chance to go to good, to hopefully to a good college or,
I
or
always
something like that.
feel like the best schools are the ones that are most understanding within each other. You know, not only on the education level, but I like us to be united, have some school spirit.
Yeah, but
you
that's
know,
the
all of
thing.
that. But
If you had a place, and I'm gonna give you an example of my son's charter school, just because the spirit was incredible.
yeah,
The teachers on a Saturday, they all would go to the football game. They don't get paid.
see, I love that.
They all
See,
went to the
like,
football game. So now I'm gonna tell you something else. I never miss a football game. And I don't care. I missed one time. I missed a practice because I was in Japan. I would not take a job to miss a game. Like they were like, yo, my son's playing championship. I'm not missing that. Yo, so could we do it in December? All right, championship is over. I'll do it in December. But I will miss a job to make sure that I'm there because it was the spirit was crazy.
Yeah.
You see, every teacher there with a sign like go, go, go. They were going undefeated and all that stuff. And this is throughout the whole year and in practice. It's different, man. It's different. So I didn't have a like how you guys worry about report cards.
Yeah.
I didn't worry about that. I spoke to the teacher almost every day. Like whether it was the coach, whether it's the science teacher, like we had communications that was
Yeah.
different. So if my son was doing bad, I wouldn't know it the day he was doing bad. He messed up in the test, I would know that day. I don't need it 3 months later. I needed it that day. Oh, he did bad in this test? What chapters are those? We're gonna work on that. Could we do an extra project for you or something that maybe a little to get that number a little higher? Oh, okay, work it out. Also, in his school, and this is not in the school that we're talking about right now, but in his charter school, in order to pass any class, it was 85.
oh,
So you know how Becca and other schools, it's not only Becca, 65,
Yeah.
70. No, if you got those grades, you failed. If you got an 85, you probably had to go to detention after school. So the only grade they would accept is 85 and above. So guess where my son was at? He was always in the 90s because there was no accepting 85. I didn't accept it. His teachers didn't accept it, and he dared come to my house with an 85 or 82. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem because I give you everything. I give you everything. If you say I want this or you want that, I give you everything. So there's no reason why you can't bring me a 89, a 90.
literally, my dad is the exact same way.
Okay, that's what dads do. And so I was tough on him, but he did well. And also remember what time we start, Becca? 8 o'clock ish. She was supposed to be walking in. Some
Yeah.
people walk a little later. I ain't gonna mention them, but one of them is here. So I'm not gonna mention no one's name, but one of them is here.
Definitely not me.
You know what time my son went to school? 6:45.
Wait,
The
what did
door opened at 6:45. I was already there.
You're gonna put them on.
Yeah, I
Podcast?
don't want to put
Ooh,
them on
okay.
blast. Hold on, should I put them on blast?
Let's
Yes,
do it.
let me
Let's
see.
do it.
Let me see if it connects. Hold on. I don't think I put the YouTube on. Jason's gonna have to hold on for this one. Hold on a second. At 6:45 in the morning, by 7:15 you had your first class. You know what time he got out?
When?
4:15. So that was basically a job, and he had mandatory Saturday school. Okay. So when sometimes people say, "Oh, you want to come and work at the SAT on Saturday?" Yeah, mandatory Saturday school. So think of it that way.
I think that pretty much creates a good sense of discipline, though. So
Yeah, so this is a little different. So my boss wants me, so I'm sorry, but you guys have to leave. It's 6:03. We could do a part 2 of this. We just did 13 minutes.
oh,
13
That
minutes.
was a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you up anyhow tomorrow so y'all can listen to yourselves and y'all can share it and be all happy and stuff. We'll continue. We'll do another one.
We need a part 2 more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we need a part
hope,
two.
and I hope I
We
get
didn't
a-
even get to the chatting about
Yeah.
exactly
about
like
yo. If anything, if you out there and you brave and you doing what we know you want to do on Friday, yo, Mr. Ish supports you. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, we support
okay?
it too.
I support you, and I'll give you one of those. And tell your parents to step up. Tell your parents to step
Be
up. They're there.
brave.
Be brave. Come on, women empowerment. Everybody empowerment.
Yes,
Senior
period.
empowerment. Junior empowerment. Just get it done. All right, guys, we're out of here.
thank you.
Check, 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 1 2 1 2, check, 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 check.